Have you ever wondered why we don't turn vacant office space in buildings like this into housing for people? Well, I'm going to explain why. Now, if you followed the news, you've known we've had a lot of problems in the commercial world getting tenants. Let me show you how bad it is. So much vacant space. But even though all of this is vacant and not making money, we are not going to convert it to residential buildings, or we're not going to lower rent for it. And that's because there's two ways that we make money in commercial real estate. And it's not through cash flow or all that stuff that residential guys do. The first is what we would call capitalized value. So our goal with these is not to make them very profitable right now or on a monthly basis, is to increase the capitalized value of the property. Now, to do that, we have to go for the highest paying long-term tenants. So this thing could sit vacant for 2 or 3 years. We don't care, as long as we get the rent up to the level that we are looking for. Now, here's the number for you. For every $1,000 I can increase rent on these commercial buildings, I add $250,000 in value to the actual owner of the property. Now, the second reason we can't just go and convert all of this, even if it made sense financially, we still wouldn't convert all of this into residential property, because this is also a tax shelter. And the second we switch the use of this property, there is a lot of tax implications. It's different for everyone, but it could cost us millions of dollars just by making this residential property. Whereas if we keep this all as vacant commercial, we can keep writing off taxes against it. So there's a huge tax incentive. This is one of those things where it's not our fault. Blame your government for it. And I guess the last reason is that local governments give a lot of resistance. So we've had some people around the country who've converted places like this into residential buildings because there's a big housing shortage. But it really is area dependent, because local governments can be really brutal when it comes to making any new residential property. I've told you that in other videos. People are very greedy. They don't want new properties coming in and potentially bringing down the value of the existing real estate. So that's the situation here. So, I appreciate all the suggestions, like turning this into a paintball arena. That was a really nice one. But most likely, we're going to keep this vacant until we can force all of you guys to come back to the office. We'll see if we're able to do that. But hopefully that answers some of your guys' questions. And I'll see you all on the next video.